Linda Israel here. The scent of the day is Rose Zinfandel. This is a soy wax melt that is available in my JIC store. This is a piece of jewelry that I got out of either a candle or a wax melt. Check it out in my description box down below. Today is Happy Mail Day that I have been behind on sharing because I've been using them and then I've been doing a lot of errands and whatnot. The first thing that I want to share was that I got the chameleon markers. I got the set of 50 or 52 colors, I guess is what they call it, 52 markers. It's got the black and the white or colorless and then all of the 50 colors in here. And my husband bought these for me as a Valentine's gift, and I got them in the mail, and I have been loving playing with these. If you haven't checked these out, they're awesome. They do a lot of cool things, and I will show you here in a minute what they do. Get them out of the way. Then the other thing that I've gotten in the mail was I won a gift certificate or gift card to Floret Bloom online through their Facebook page, and so that's Floret Bloom, clear stamp stencils, SVG cut files, and printables out of Chicago, Illinois, and they are online with Facebook. And so I went on their Facebook page and they had a thing that if you comment below they will pick a random winner. So I picked out $10 worth of free stuff, and then of course I couldn't just stop there. So they came packaged in this really nice tissue paper, and they have a little thank you note on a business card. They also gave some of their foilable items. These are items that you can take and put your foil on, run it through your laminator, and the foil will stick to the printed portion. So that's really cool. And then I bought some of their little sequins. I didn't have this kind of color, the little rainbow and neat effect. So I thought those would be a cool addition to my room. And then I bought these two stamp sets. One of them is called Oodles of Poodles, and the other one's called Sugar Skulls. And I just thought they were really darling. So let me make something with these so it's not just me sharing what I got in the mail. I'll do something with them. Since this is a brand new stamp set, I have it loaded into my MISTI. I'm going to cut these out, so I'm just stamping them on here in a way that I'm not wasting too much of the paper. I'm going to ink these up with the Brutus Monroe Detail ink and then stamp them. See if I need to stamp them more than once. I'm going to do it one more time so the Eiffel Tower at least has a really nice. I've got a couple of colors of the chameleon markers out. I've got peony pink and bubblegum pink. And I think what I want to do is color this little poodle pink, because doesn't everyone have a pink poodle? So the way the chameleon markers work is you can color straight away with them. You just go in and color if you so choose. Or if you turn the brush nib upwards and then you turn the cartridge on top, so if you can, I'll put it at an angle so you can see that. And then hold them for about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe longer if you want a more saturated, lighter look. And then when you start coloring, you can see that it's a real faint color. And then as you go, it gets darker and darker and darker and darker. So I'm going to go around this little poodle and give him some color, or give her some color with this light pink or dark pink. So I've got the lighter pink. I'm going to infuse it with the Colorist Blender. I'm going to go in with the Colorless Blender and blend over the pink in the hair. I went back in and added little swirls here and there because I wanted the poodle to look like it had swirly hair. Then I've got a bright pink that I'm going to use on the bow. I'm going to fussy cut this out. I'm going to lay this in my spray box and spray it with some Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist. I have iridescent gold. So I'm just going to spritz that over the top. And set this aside to dry. I have a Stampin' Up! Punch here. And on one side of this I'm going to punch out a little flower. I've got another scrap of pink. I'm going to use that and punch out a pink flower as well. I've decided that I'm going to make a decorated paper clip. So I needed a little foundation to glue my poodle to. So I made that little circle, and now I'm going to fussy cut out the Eiffel Tower. And we'll glue that on in a moment. I have this label punch by McGill. I'm just going to punch out a little label here. So I think that, oh yeah, let's try that. I'm going to try to stamp Poodles of Fun. So I've got the Brutus Monroe Detail Ink in Raven, and I've got the word Poodles. So I'm going to stamp that in the upper portion of this little label. And then I'm going to get the of and the fun. There's also a little bitty heart set in here, so I'm getting out my Tim Holtz Spun Sugar, and I'm going to stamp this little heart here on the side. I'm going to use my blending tool, and then I'm going to blend around edges of this. I'm going to use the ink pad directly onto it to give a more distinct edge. I've got some E6000 glue, and what I'm going to do is glue my paper clip into the center of that paper clip and piece of paper. I'm going to be giving this away, so before I do that, I want to stamp it with my little bitty stamp, and then flip this over, making sure I've got it the right side up. Put a little dollop of the glue. Make sure that there's enough glue on both sides. I've got a little bit of hot glue that I'm going to put around the upper portion of this. So this will help make it sturdy. And since the E6000 takes just a little bit to set up, the hot glue will set up faster. So I like to pick it up and make sure that all the pieces have adhered together, pressing gently. You want to make sure that when you make a clip like this, if you're going to put it on something, you want to make sure you put the closed end up inside. So let's adhere my Eiffel Tower. I've got a little scrap of ribbon that I want to put down. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue, hot glue, in the fold of the ribbon. I'm going to put just a little bit of hot glue on the back of the ribbon. I'm going to put this Poodles of Fun right here on top of this ribbon with a little bit of hot glue. And then I've got a couple of these adhesive pop dots. I'm going to put those on the back of my poodle. And then I've got this tulip glitter glue. It's designed to be used on t-shirts or fabric whatnot, but I found that it works really good on paper. So I'm just going to put some glitter on my poodle. I've got these little self-adhesive gems. So I'm going to put a couple of those on here. And then when that glitter glue dries clear, it'll be nice and sparkly and fun. So there is my Poodles of Fun, using my new stamp set and using my chameleon markers today to make an altered paperclip. I hope you like this little quick tutorial and share of what I got in my happy mail. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Share it with your friends. Comment below. What would you do? How would you have made this little altered paperclip? Or do you have other things that you would have done with this? Please subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Check out my links in the description box for more information. Thanks so much for watching today. You are greatly appreciated. Have a fabulous day. Bye.